Hi everybody! I wanted to talk to you today about the area of combined rectangles. Let me write that up top. Area of combined rectangles. Now we know how to find the area of a rectangle. We know that the area of a rectangle is length times width. But this is not a rectangle. What are we gonna do with this? Well, when you have an oddly shaped format like we do here, what you want to do is you want to try to section one part of this off so that you can actually make two rectangles. Sometimes there might even be more rectangles, but in this case, we're going to section this off and make two rectangles. Can you kind of visualize where a rectangle would go? I think I can see one right here. It would look like this. All right, so do you see how I kind of made my division? Now I have two rectangles. So what I'm going to do with these two rectangles is I'm going to find the area of this rectangle. Then I'm going to find the area of this rectangle. And then I'm going to combine them together to find the area of the entire shape. So let's deal with this rectangle first. I need a length, which is 9, there we go, and I need a width across, which is 5. I'm not going to use 8 because 8 goes all the way across the shape, and I am not measuring this part of my shape yet. So let's just deal with 9 times 5. What is 9 times 5? That's right, multiplication gurus. It is 45. Now, I want to deal with my other side, my other rectangle. I'm going to take a look at this one. I need a length and a width. Here's my length. Remember, I don't want to deal with this 9 because this little rectangle doesn't go up that high. So I'm going to deal with my 5 and my width. Should I pick 3 or should I pick 8? What do you think? That's right, I should pick 3 because that's the width of this little rectangle here. All right, what is 5 times 3? 15, that's it. Now I'm going to take my two numbers and I'm going to add them together down below. So I have 45, got 45, and I have 15. My total, I must add, 5 plus 5 is 10, carry the 1, 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So my total area is 60 inches squared. Because remember, we always include inches squared when we find our area. Ooh, uh-oh, you caught Mrs. Gordon. Let's go back and put our inches squared for both of these smaller rectangles. That shows that these are the areas of the rectangles. And this is the the area of the entire shape. Nice job. Why don't we do one more? I'm consulting my manual right now. All right, let's see here. We've got an interestingly shaped box here. We've got 4 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches, 4 inches, 2 inches, and 1 inch. Okay, now remember our rule. We have to kind of visualize this rectangle into two pieces. So how can we break up this rectangle? Let's see. I clearly see two rectangles right here. Here's one. And here's another. There we go. So now, remember, I have to find the area of this rectangle, the area of this rectangle, and then put them together. So what numbers am I going to use for the area of my larger rectangle? I have my length. It's 5. Should I use 4 inches or should I use 6 inches? That's right. I should use 4 inches because 6 inches goes all the way across the shape. And I'm not finding the entire area of the shape yet. So my area will be 4 times 5. That's 20. 20 inches squared. Remember, that tiny 2 represents the fact that you have found the area. It's measured in cubic inches. I'm sorry, inches squared. Now, let's find the area of the second rectangle. We have 4, that's the length of my rectangle. And should I use 2 as my width or should I use 6? That's right, I need to use 2 because 2 is the width of my rectangle. So 4 times 2 equals 8. 8 inches squared. And again, this is measured in inches squared. That tells us that we just found the area of this rectangle. So now, in order to find the entire shape, remember we're finding the total. Total is a clue word for adding. So I'm going to take my 20 and I'm going to take my 8. Oh, super easy. I'm going to add them together. And together I have 28 inches squared. Congratulations! You are now an expert at finding the area of combined rectangles. See you soon!